quarterback in the league. Oh, what a catch by Jay Nathaniel. That touchdown, Hurricanes!
Junior take a shot deep. Open target. Her third from left to right. Sets off. Oh,
down.
Watch who he's going to set up. He's going to go for the. It fell from the sky into Aaron Ike's hand.
The All-Americans lined up for the kickoff. Mills needs to return.
Off on their first drive. They'll turn and hand this one off, and it's Kozlov, the Russian bruiser, for a quick 2.
Yeah, the Russian bruiser, but calls hometown Highland Park, Texas, headed to Virginia Tech, gonna go be a Hokie.
Yeah, that one hurts my heart just a little bit. Empty set here for Lucier and the West. Quick throw to the outside to Kozlov. He's going to pick up 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 5.
And Nate Murphy, now the chat is graced with your beautiful voices.
There we go.
I am graced with your lovely beard up here in this booth.
You know, the beards are in full swing. It is wintertime, even here in South Carolina. As this one thrown across the middle, Lucier on target to Donnie, gain of 10 and a first down.
And we got a hype train going. James started off the stream with 100 bits. That guy with 5 gifted subs in chat. AACL has been subscribed for 29 months. I'll tell you what, we are into level 3 of the hype train already. Valente's got a sub for going for 3 months. We got MV with subs. It's rolling tonight.
Yeah, we're going to have a ton of biddies. That guy with some gifted subs. And this one thrown downfield. Lucier's first incompletion as Oster makes the swat. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, 4CD's got another 5 gifted subs in chat. Venom subscribed for 36 months, but Lucier headed to Nebraska to be a Cornhusker.
And this one is Kozlov around the right side. Who picks up 8. Nice carry there on 2nd down, makes it a 3rd and short.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Nate Murphy, you and I are going to get a little bit of a scouting report here on Benjamin Lucier since he is in our conference. Hopefully we can pick up a thing or 2 in game planning.
The first Cornhusker quarterback in about 3 seasons not named Lincoln League. This one thrown downfield, and Isaac Hall goes up and makes a nice play on the back end, and that's going to bring this West drive to an end.
Yeah, questionable throw by Lucier there into traffic. I don't hate it. 3rd and 2. I'd rather get the first down. You see Rex Smithy in chat, 2 gifted subs. We are level 4 complete on the hype train.
And this one is boomed through the back of the end zone. We do have a very strong wind here tonight, and judging from that punt, it was going at the back of the West. But here comes Cobra Carter, quarterback of LSU when the regular season gets started. But right now, he's got the East rolling on their first drive tonight, and it is a quick handoff to Blacklock. He'll be going to Texas. He picks up 3 on that one.
Yeah, the 5-star freshman running back headed to the Longhorns, like you said, but Cobra Carter probably in the running for one of the best names in the CFSL right now.
And here we go on 2nd down. And a quick screenplay is broken up. It is incomplete. 3rd and 7 coming up.
Yeah, that one jumped by Cliff Booth right there. AACL 100 bits in chat. Mike, 5 gifted subs to the community. We getting, oh my goodness, we're getting everything going right now.
3rd and 7. East is trying to get something going. It's dumped underneath. Carter's pass is dropped, and the East will go 3 and out.
Yeah, that was generational talent freshman Red Hawk out of Gun Barrel City, Texas, headed to the Texas A&M Aggies. I'll tell you what, man, it is super exciting to see all these freshmen on the field for the first time. They get to call each other teammates before they go represent their schools.
And some of the fun things, as you mentioned, Red Hawk, he will not be playing linebacker for you, I don't think. When he comes to Aggieville, he is playing linebacker here tonight. He is a natural tight end. It's one of the fun things of the newcomer game. You get to see some guys out of position. As Lucier, he's not out of position here. He will be playing quarterback. He finds Boone Owens for a gain of 6 here on first down.
Yeah, good job by Lucier setting his feet right there and finding his big, reliable tight end open on the underneath pass. That's what every young quarterback needs, is a good, reliable pass catcher.
And Gibbs is on the stop on that one for the East defense. This is Kozlov trying to get things going again, and he has shut down Dion Richardson at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, good job by Kozlov. Just getting back to the line of scrimmage, and you see Ben Coaston in chat. It's so great to hear our voices. Man, it's always fun to have a little bit of a break, but man, it's good to be back.
It is great to be back in the booth. As this one, draw play, Kozlov couldn't get it rolling there. As Aiden Reed steps up, makes the play. It's going to be a loss of 1, and West will punt it away again.
Aiden Reed headed to Tennessee. I believe, he's headed to Tennessee, the 5-star out of Capitol Heights, Maryland. He is going to be a nice addition for the Volunteer secondary that, Nate Murphy, they won 5 games last year and made the playoffs.
And that is an absolute huge turnaround. Ware did an excellent job with the Volunteers last season. Got to recruit this offseason, something he didn't get to do going into season 24, so I can't wait to see what he does with the guys that he was able to bring in. And now East on the field, their second offensive possession. Hoping for a little bit more luck than they had on the last one. This one thrown underneath and complete. It's CJ Bowman for a gain of 5.
Yeah, CJ Bowman, the tight end, 3-star tight end out of Spartanburg, South Carolina. That's one hell of a city name, headed to Nebraska.
Couple of tight ends here for East in on the formation. They're going to run it with Blacklock, and he will get back to the line of scrimmage no further than that. And Red Hawk comes swooping in is what I was looking for to make the tackle.
Yeah, I know it's not what a Hawk says, but what we say about those Hawk boys in College Station is caw, caw. And I'll tell you what, it's really nice to see Red Hawk tracking down Ryan Blacklock. A preview of what will be Week 8 rivalry week.
Oh boy, already starting that one, I guess. As this one thrown downfield, down the middle, and into double coverage. Tayshawn Downs with the swat. It'll be 4th down for the East.
Yeah, good job by Tayshawn Downs, just stride for stride with the receiver. You saw Cobra Carter taking the deep shot, but again, he's a little slow to start the night. 1 for 4 as Mike gives another 5 gifted subs to the community. We're 78% of the way through level 6.
And the punt getting West the football back as Tank Spikes returns it out near midfield. I think we don't have any numbers on the field here in Conway, but it looks like they're around the midfield stripe right now. Cade, both offenses just trying to feel some things out.
Yeah, and that's what this game is. I mean, everybody wants to win and everybody's going to be competitive, but it's about finding your footing here in the CFSL.
And this one thrown out to the far side, a little quick wide receiver screen to Dante Reed, and he turns it up for a gain of 2.
And Dante Reed, the 5-star out of Seattle, Washington, is Wookiees player. He has told me he is going to go by Showtime, so it is Dante Showtime Reed.
No, he better show us something before he gets that nickname. You can't just nickname yourself. As Donnie with the reception there brings up a 3rd and 2.
And Johan Donnie, the 5-star out of Stockton, California, headed to LSU, playing against his quarterback this game.
And we are up over 100 viewers now, 101. We appreciate everybody joining us. This one thrown out into the near flat. Neil Downs, he picks up 10 and a West first down.
Yeah, good job by Neil Downs, just cutting up the field and getting a new set of downs. Yes, pun intended. But we're at 101 viewers, Nate Murphy. We'd be at 200 if we had a camera in here and we could see how beautiful your face is.
Listen, I've got a face for radio. It's probably better that we don't have a camera in here. And that one will be intercepted, slightly underthrown, and then it's undercut and picked off. East comes up with the first big play of the ball game.
Yeah, Ember Sky is going to get her hands on that one. The 5-star out of Granby, Vermont, headed to the Georgia Bulldogs. And again, just a bad throw by Lucier, kind of hung it up there, got stuck in the wind and allowed the defender to come under and intercept that one.
I'll tell you, Ember Sky sounds like a WWE wrestler. just seems to fit. And this one dumps underneath, complete. That'll be Hepner, gain of 10. It'll be the first Tony 10 of the season.
Yeah, good job by Jack Hepner. We're getting Ben Cosin 5 gifted subs in the community. We're getting more gifted bits in the chat. Ben with 500 bits, reigning fan of the year. Omen subscribed for 37 months. We are 68% of the way, 68% of the way through a level 7 hype train. Aaron Ike, 51 months. That's my favorite number, Ike.
Getting it rolling here. And this is a speed option look as Carter cannot catch the edge. I was reading Valente's comment. Yeah, mixing both the wrestlers there. I knew I had heard the name somewhere.
Good job right there by the West defense. 1920, 25 bits in chat from James right there, sitting at 69 % through the level 7 hype train.
But you can tell who the old people are in chat when they react to 69 and not 67, as Juan Fife, the West safety, swats that one down. He'll be heading to West Virginia when the season starts. He makes a play there and sets up a 4th down.
I know you're happy about getting Juan Fife. Daegu, South Korea. He's from South Korea. You're going international for your defenders right now.
Hey, listen, you'll get him from anywhere when it's going to help the defense like we think he will. And we have our first penalty of season 25. Looks like we're going to get the dreaded clipping call.
Yeah, it's everybody's favorite and least favorite penalty because it's the one we see the most often. And again, the West Virginia guy, we shout him out. He gets the clipping right there. Slate 3 bits in chat. Oh man, it is Cfsl action is back. We have a clipping call in the first quarter.
I don't know that they call clipping in South Korea. I think that's the problem is Gene gifting a tier 1 sub, and this one thrown down the sideline. A nice throw that time from Lucier as he finds Reed between the coverage and a big first down.
See Cfsl, another 100 bits in chat, and that's exactly what you want to see from Lucier. He is a gunslinger that is going to be very, very good for the Nebraska Cornhuskers. And again, you get the interception, that's okay. Get right back to it. Find your Showtime playmaker on the outside.
So I think AACL is Dave Axis. I don't know if he changed his name or if he's using someone else's Twitch tonight, but here we go. Lucier on first down. I'm going to throw that to the far side. Boone Owens picks up 10. They'll give him the first down as he steps out of bounds.
As we see the very awkwardly made Western Kentucky mascot doing a jig right there, but Lucier has settled in very nicely here as they approach the red zone.
Now the Western Kentucky mascot is the thing of everybody's nightmares as Kozlov is destroyed in the backfield as Cutter Cash just drives him to the turf.
My goodness, Cutter Cash just absolutely demolished Kozlov right there. The 5-star out of Lexington, Kentucky, heading south to the Florida Gators.
And now on 2nd and 14, Lucier steps up, throws it away, and that brings up a 3rd and long.
Yeah, the East defense kind of standing up tall right now. And to be fair, the East defense is the only reason this is a tie game. West's offense has looked very good at points.
Breaking news, Dominic is afraid of trees as he's afraid of the Stanford mascot. 3rd and 14. This one thrown underneath. Well, the first time we're going to say this, throw short of the line, stay short of the line as Donnie with the catch, but he is well short of the first down.
Yeah, it's a good job by Johan Donnie cutting into the yards that they needed, but nonetheless, they will settle for a field goal attempt here.
And this one up, and it is good. So the first points of season 25 on the board for West. It is 3-0 with exactly 2 minutes to go. And guys, you got about 20 seconds left on level 7 of the hype train. Let's see if we can't keep this thing rolling as East now looking to get their offense going.
Yeah, Ben Cosin's doing his best job to help it out. 100 bits in chat for Ben. And you're seeing the West defense. I mean, the offense has really showed us a lot tonight, but the defense as well is stifling this East offense so far.
And there goes Axis and James both with 100 bits. 4CD throwing out some. And there we've got Mike. That was 1,000 from 4CD, so we appreciate that. Mike with some gifted subs. And now coming across the middle, Hepner with an 11-yard gain and a first down for the East.
Yeah, as we got those bits in chat, we hit it right under the wire. Like you said, 1,000. Mike's got 5 gifted subs. We got Gene with the gifted sub, and we're already 62% of the way through level 8.
And so now on 1st and 10, a handoff up the middle and working forward is Blacklock 8 yards on 1st down to set up a 2nd and 2.
You see 4CD getting a new badge. He's gifted 25,000 bits in the streams. Thank you, 4CD, for all of your support.
And now on 2nd down, East looking to cross midfield for the first time tonight. This is Blacklock. He'll bounce off one, stays on his feet, and he is out around the West 45-yard line.
Yeah, good job by Blacklock going through first contact. Omni Maniac with 100 bits in chat. We see, oh God, I'm trying to keep up. Fonzie looks like 10 bits in chat. We got Valente, 2 gifted subs in chat. I'll tell you what, this is one heck of a way to start.
And now a counter play here and near first down yardage. It's Darian Novak picking up the Tony 10. It'll be 2nd and short.
And that guy 100 bits in chat. Ben Coaston another 100 bits in chat. Mike 300 bits in chat. You know what? You talk about the game, I'll talk about the bits. As Omni gets another 100.
I was gonna say we got a lot of biddies flying around here tonight. Blacklock can't get back to the line of scrimmage as Rex Allen is one of 3 West defenders in the backfield on that play.
And Ryan Blacklock has been the workhorse on this drive, but the West defense finally says, no, none of that right here. They've accessed another 100 bits in chat. We're 92% of the way through level 8.
East trying to convert their first 3rd down of the night as this one thrown towards the end zone into double coverage and intercepted. And the West defense is going to come up with a big play, and that was Fife who comes down with it.
Yeah, Cobra Carter took a one-on-one shot, but Fife just kind of undercut it. It's a windy night, and it all hung up in there. Phineas Flash has been subbed for 6 months. Gene, another 100 bits in chat. We are through level 8 and into level 9.
And it looks like Downs was back there as well. A couple of West defenders, and now Lucier trying to get things going for the offense, and Donnie with a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Good job by Johan Donnie right there. Again, anything more than 4 on first down is exactly what you want to get.
And we'll see if they snap it here before the end of the quarter. They will. Lucier looking and throws it away. They'll actually get one more playoff here before the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, Lucier, a.k.a. Trips, just wants to make us work here at the end of the first quarter.
Hey, listen, whatever gets us good, we got to knock off the game rust up here in the booth as well. So one extra play a quarter won't kill me, at least, as I got nothing but time on my hands nowadays. Is Lucier, he's taking a shot downfield, and that was underthrown as Oster knocks that one down. And that does it for quarter number 1. It's been a defensive battle here in the East-West Newcomer game. Come on back. You're watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports here on Twitch. And welcome back to Conway, South Carolina, as West will start quarter number 2, punting the football back to East. And the East offense has not gotten much going thanks to the West defense, but they are going to have great field position trying to even this lead, or even this game, or even take the lead, as Lucky with the return there.
Yeah, Chip Lucky, the 4-star running back out of Charlotte, North Carolina, is also headed down to the Bayou to go play for the LSU Tigers. Man, this East Newcomer team is littered with LSU players.
We'll see how LSU's squad progresses this season with all these potential big name newcomers. Well, Wolf Elder makes the big play here on first down, just gets into the backfield and destroys that run play.
Yeah, Wolf Elder was the lone wolf in that backfield right there. The 4-star out of Las Vegas, Nevada, headed to Austin for the Texas Longhorns.
Got to get the bad puns rolling on night 1. I got to get back into game shape even up here, as this is Blacklock again. He'll tumble forward for 4. 3rd and 9 coming up.
If you don't get them rolling on night 1, then when are you going to get them rolling, Nate Murphy?
It's true. You might as well get focused, get locked in early, and get the dad jokes flowing as soon as you can. Screenplay, and why not? If you don't start the screens going on night 1, when are you going to get them going? Blacklock would probably prefer not to catch one of those again. He's going to lose 4. It'll be 4th and 13 for the East.
Yeah, that one was red the whole way. You saw Red Hawk was there trailing, but the tackle was made by Carson Clark, the 3-star out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, headed to the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
And a nice pickup there for Notre Dame as you see him read the screen, make the play, and East once again will punt it away. They have only had one possession get inside West territory. Then it ended with an interception as Tank Spikes tried to run over a few special teamers on that one, picked up a couple, and gets West back on the field.
Yeah, Tank Spikes, the 4-star out of Avon, Ohio, headed to Aggie Land to come join a member of the Texas A&M Aggies. We're excited to have him here with us.
1st and 10, quick throw near side as Reed could not get it going. Showtime got not much there.
Yeah, Benjamin Lucier got the ball out to his playmaker. It's what you want to do, but no one was there blocking for Reed.
And now handoff to Kozlov as he's trying to get around the outside. He will pick up 4 before he is finally swarmed under by a host of East defenders.
Yeah, Jamal Pittman's going to get credited with the stop, but like you said, there were a whole bunch of East defenders there. Pittman, the 4-star out of Norfolk, Virginia, is also headed to Notre Dame.
2-by-2 look here. They'll go draw play. Kozlov shakes a couple, still going, and that's what the big Russian tank says he wants to be known for in the CFSL. Wants to run over defenders. Didn't quite get to the marker there, though.
It's just absolutely refusing to go down. Rarely on 3rd and 5 do you see a draw pay off, but Kozlov, 3 yards right there. Again, doesn't convert the downs to gain, but what a run.
Now, that'll make you think later in a ball game about whether you want to come up and make that tackle, especially if you're one of those smaller guys out of the secondary. Chip Lucky, a nice 10-yard return there, has East set up right around their own 40-yard line, just short of it. And here is Carter in the shotgun. They're going to triple option look. He'll hand it off up the middle of the Blacklock, and he'll fall forward for 1.
Yeah, Blacklock does get the positive yards right there, but Rex Allen, the one that stopped him, the 5-star out of Greenville, Texas, headed to Auburn to be an Auburn Tiger.
Shotgun set again for Carter. He'll slide a man in motion and go read option. Carter up near the 1st down marker. They will give it to him. Cobra Carter for a gain of 9.
Carson Clark on the stop right there. It's the first time we've seen the read option here for the East newcomers. And I tell you what, it worked really well. Maybe it's a thing they go back to for Cobra Carter.
And we'll see. It didn't take long as they go right back to it as Cobra tries to slither his way forward. He'll pick up 4.
I tell you what, man, the dad jokes are going to be flowing tonight. Rex Allen bringing him down. But yeah, if it works on one side, why don't we just flip the play and run it again to the other side?
You know what? You said it earlier. 4 is all you need on every play. You'll keep drives going all night long. So now on 2nd and 6, they'll go play action. They'll throw it across the middle. And, well, that had 4+ written all over it, but it was dropped, and it'll be 3rd and 6.
Yeah, it was going to number 4, Trenton Lee, the 3-star wide receiver out of Bradenton, Florida. He's also headed to Nebraska, but he just couldn't bring it in.
3rd and 6 here. Shotgun set. Carter looking under some late pressure, chucks it downfield, and it is intercepted. That one kind of bounced around a little bit before finally being hauled in by Marcus Sandoval. Great play from the West defense.
And Marcus Sandoval, the 4-star corner out of Anaheim, California, he's headed to LSU. So I'll tell you what, Cobra Carter's really excited. He's not going to have to face him anywhere outside of practice.
Hey, you know what? Steel sharpens steel. Or iron sharpens iron, whatever it is. So we'll see those two go at it in practice, and maybe it'll make them better down the line. Neil Downs, boy, he was sat down right there violently after a gain of 2.
Yeah, Neil Downs, the 2-yard gain right there. The 4-star out of Three-Way, Tennessee. That's not going to strike any weird conversations in the booth later on. But he is also headed to Virginia Tech. His running mate tonight, Ravana Kozlov, is also headed to Virginia Tech. So we're getting to see the new Hokie backfield for these West newcomers.
In Tennessee, is it Three-Way your first cousin and your second cousin? Or I don't know. This one thrown underneath, and Jason Johnson with the catch, but he stopped short of the line to gain. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Okay, I can't. I'm looking at Venom's Downs with the sickness comment right there. That got me.
Nice.
That got me.
So 3rd and 3. This one thrown across the middle, and it is complete. Jason Johnson again. He's got 14 this time, and West will move the chains.
Yeah, back-to-back plays on back-to-back catches for Jason Johnson. Lucier, 20 passing attempts here early. I'll tell you what, if Nebraska's going to throw it this season, Lucier's fitting the bill right now.
And 1st and 10, straight drop back here and dumped underneath. Sherwood will make the catch before he's pushed out of bounds after a gain of 4.
Again, 4 yards on any play. You're never going to be stopped. Good job by Sherwood, and a good job by Lucier finding his man underneath.
2nd down and 6. Tight end in motion. They're going to hand this off to Kozlov, and he will fight his way forward for a gain of 3.
Yeah, good job by Kozlov getting anything that he could, but a better job by the East Newcomers swarming Kozlov down in bunches.
And now empty set here for Lucier and the West offense. Man in motion. And he will look, fire straight down the seam. Open receiver. It's Kai Mills, 27 yards and a first down.
Yeah, the 3-star wide receiver out of Whitesboro, Texas, headed to Florida State to join the Seminoles. Good catch right there by Mills. Better throw by Benjamin Lucier. And probably one of the first times we're actually seeing the ball be pushed downfield successfully.
And Mike, I think Shorewood is what you have after you take that little blue pill. First and 10 offset I here for the West. Kozlov, the deep back. And they will drop straight back to throw. A little angle route out of the backfield. That was the fullback making that reception. It will be Tank Spikes. He's got a Tony 10. It'll be 2nd and inches.
Yeah, good job by Tank Spikes catching that ball and turning it upfield, getting any yards that he could.
And now 2nd and inches. They'll go under center, the eye. They'll hand it to Kozlov. He's not going to get there. Looked like he was going to break a tackle and find the first down marker, but Jody Gentry with a stop. They'll actually say it's a loss of a yard.
Yeah, Gentry, the 3-star free safety out of Memphis, Tennessee, is also headed to Auburn. We're going to see a lot of SEC players tonight. Good stop by Gentry.
Offset eye once again. Now they're going to bring the tight end in motion, left, right, set him up on the wing. They'll go play fake to Kozlov. Lucier looking all kinds of time. 4-man rush, gets no pressure, back corner of the end zone. Had a man open and just missed him.
Yeah, Benjamin Lucier, a year and a half to throw, had all day to throw, filing his taxes, buying a timeshare, and had Dante Reed wide open and just overshot him.
Now, field goal up and good. 3:06 to go in the half. 6-0 West now over the East. And maybe Lucier just tried to aim that one a little bit and misfired. Sometimes too much time in the pocket is a bad thing. And now East trying to respond as Nicholas Francis with the nice return. And Cade, offense hasn't done much, but East a chance to take the lead here before the end of the half.
Yeah, this is my kind of game, Nate Murphy, where defense is reign king. But even after everything that the East hasn't done, you're right, they have a chance to take the lead.
And they will start with that read option as Cobra cannot get it to the outside. Cobra Carter dropped by Paul Streets in the backfield, loss of 3.
A good tackle by Paul Streets, bringing down Cobra Carter in the backfield. I mean, open field tackles are so hard to make. You guys really don't understand how difficult it is for a DB to bring down a quarterback like that in the open field.
And now on 2nd and 13. They'll go right back to it. This time some more room. Nice cut from Carter, and he's upfield. Gain of 16 and a first down out to the 45.
And you see it right there. The West has a guy, right? It's Juan Fife, and Cobra Carter just kind of puts his foot in the ground, and Fife kind of stands still and gives Carter a chance to get up and get the first down.
And Fife went back and made the tackle, but 16 yards downfield. And now Carter again into the shotgun. And they will go right back to the read option. And this time West was bringing the house, and Paul Streets gets him again.
Yeah, Paul Streets gets credited with the stop, but there's 3 West defenders right there. You see Red Hawk was there. Rex Allen was there. They read that play from the jump.
And now 3 receivers set here. 2nd and 14. They'll go back to the ground. Nice cut to the inside as Blacklock put his foot in the ground, makes a nice little move, and picks up 8.
Yeah, what a run by Blacklock. Being able to put your foot in the dirt and get north and south. I understand we're playing in the East-West game, but you want to be running north-south if you're a running back.
And now on 3rd and 6. Carter looking to throw. No time. He will go down. Sacked on the play, and West will get it back.
Now, party in the backfield, the entire West defense was there on the invitation. They brought 7 on the blitz, and the East couldn't do anything about it.
And now the punt return here. Tank Spikes with a 12-yard return, and with 1:41 to go, defense is reigning supreme here in the first half. West getting off the field there. They'd like to see their offense move it downfield and put the first touchdown on the board.
I'll tell you what, it is going to be nice to see who gets the first touchdown, but I love seeing the defenses ball out early.
And now on first down, Lucier to the sideline, and a nice catch by Donnie, as he picks up another West first down.
Yeah, Johan Donnie is that Harry Gross wide receiver cornerback arc, so it's possible that Donnie could see some playing time at LSU on the defensive side of the ball.
We'll see how they decide to use him when week 1 rolls around. Lucier, dangerous throw, the comeback route, and Donnie with the catch once again, 17 yards on that one. He's got 6 catches here in the first half.
Yeah, he's obviously the favorite target right now for Benjamin Lucier, maybe because defenses are kind of sliding over to Dante Reed and leaving Johan Donnie wide open. But again, a good job by Lucier and a better finish on that play by Donnie, running through defenders and getting some extra yards.
Now about 1:20 to go here in the half. West driving again. Lucier goes underneath this time to Kozlov, and he will pick up 9 before he's brought down by 3 East defenders.
Yeah, first catch of the night for Ravana Kozlov. I'd imagine someone of his size probably won't be catching the ball too many times for Virginia Tech. Will be more than likely be an in between the tackles runner.
And now on second and short, inside a minute to go here in the half. Lucier, quick slant, and that one is jarred free, and it falls incomplete.
In and out of the hands, I believe that was Dante Reed who he was looking for, and just a better job by the defense knocking it out.
And now on 3rd and 1 has been coasted, and brought up a good question in chat. Oh, nice catch and a great job from Reed to hang on to it through the contact.
Yeah, Dante Reed may have had it knocked away on the previous play, but that one he's going to hold on to it.
And so now on 1st and 10, Lucier looking, sliding in the pocket towards the back corner of the end zone, and that one sailed on him as that got caught up in the wind.
It got caught up in the wind, or hear me out, Lucier put his phone number on that and wanted to shoot his shot with the girl in the first row.
Well, maybe, but we're in South Carolina. There ain't much here. This one thrown underneath as Kozlov picks up 3 on that one. It'll be 3rd and 7.
They're gonna go for easy trips and chats. She's not calling you back, buddy.
3rd and 7, final 30 here in the first half, and that is caught underneath as Mario Taylor picks up 6, needed 1 more, and it looks like West is gonna have to settle for another field goal.
And the 3-star wide receiver out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, is headed to Florida to go be a member of the Gators. And it wouldn't shock me if they kind of just bled the entire clock here and kicked it with no time left, Nate.
Yeah, this should do it for half number 1. The only question is what the score will be as we head to the locker room. As we will tick down 3-2, and they'll snap it. Kick is up, and it is good. So as we head to the break, what I imagine will be a very quick break, it is 9-0 West over the East. And here we go, is East going to receive the second half kickoff. Not a lot of time to think about adjustments here in the Newcomer game. We're going to get right to it. But Cade, we'll make some adjustments here in the booth. What does the East got to get done here in the second half?
Score. I mean, it really is that simple. They got to find something on this offense to get Cobra Carter going and really find their way into scoring range, whether it's a field goal or a touchdown.
You are in mid-season mode already, and Blacklock 11 yards right up the middle to start the second half.
I mean, sometimes it really is that simple. And again, I don't want to embellish anything, but you got to score. If you want to win, you got to score.
Truer words have never been spoken. This one is intercepted. The dangerous bubble screen is picked off, and that is the 3rd turnover that the West defense has forced. 2 of them have gone to Sandoval.
Yeah, Marcus Sandoval headed to LSU again. I tell you, Cobra Carter really happy that they're on the same team. But this West defense, top to bottom, has dominated in every facet of the game against this East offense. And now the West well into scoring range. are we going to see our first touchdown of the night?
Will we finally get one into the end zone? Lucier looking, play fake, and they'll go underneath. It is caught, broken tackle, another broken tackle, and Dante Reed, oh boy, don't give him any firepower, picks up a first down. It's 1st and goal West.
Get a little Showtime firepower on this offense. Good job by Lucier. Hit and read on my favorite route, the slant route. Those of you that don't know, there's only one route in the league. It is the slant route. There's a lot of different variations of it, but there's only the slant route. Dante Reed already running it to perfection.
Giggle slant is alive and well here in the booth already, as Lucier looking back corner of the end zone, and Styles knocks that one down. Boy, we almost didn't get our first touchdown right there.
Tell you, Arvell Styles, he wasn't close to the wide receiver, but it was a bullet pass by Lucier and gave Styles a chance to jump up and get it.
Now 2nd and goal, they're going to go toss play to Kozlov, and he is not going to get there. He'll lose a yard as Gibbs with the big play in the backfield.
And you see right there, Kozlov getting the pitch, but again, he is a downhill runner. You don't want to get him on the east-west. You want to get him north-south.
Yeah, he will probably live between the tackles when he gets on campus in Blacksburg. As Lucier underneath, and that's not going to do it. Johnson with another catch, gain of 4, but it'll be 4th and goal.
And we see Allie in chat, Nate. She does love it when you and I are in the booth together. I'm super excited we get to call both of these newcomer games tonight.
Yeah, it will be a great night. And unfortunately, the schedule is not working out for us getting in the booth during the regular season, but we'll have to make something happy. Allie, always great to have you in chat with us, as well as everybody else. And East was still hanging around here in this one. Their offense has got to do something.
Yeah, it's still a game right here. Cobra Carter's got to start pushing it downfield. You see Nate in chat, the kicker's the player of the game. Nate, kickers are not people. We're not doing it.
Hey, no, kickers are, you know what? You are one of the people that the song Dookie was written about. You're a hater. You're a hater, and we don't like that in the kicking industry. And Gene, I want to say thank you. I appreciate the kind words. I'm just trying to entertain. And Blacklock, trying to get things going for the East offense, picks up 6 on the first down carry.
Yeah, but when you see Blacklock's trying to get it going here on the ground, 1-5 on the stop. Blacklock over 4 yards a carry. Maybe start giving him the ball more.
They probably should. And we need to be scouting him as well, as he's heading to Texas, as this is a Carter carry on 2nd down, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains for the East.
The 8th carry of the night for Cobra Carter. He's finally starting to get it going. The East still has not broken 100 total yards on the night.
And Joe, if you're looking for the rosters for the newcomer games here tonight, they were posted in the announcements not long ago. So go check out the announcements in the Discord page, and you can see both games, rosters for both games here tonight.
Another read option for Cobra Carter, and yet another stop for 1-5.
2nd and short, as the Carter picked up nearly 10 on the last play, and he'll go to the quick slant here to Fitz, and he'll give defenses fits if he continues to run that route well, and he'll pick up 15 on that one.
What route was that, Nate Murphy?
It looks like the slant route, and you would think Red Hawk would have seen it coming, being an Aggie, but he didn't get there fast enough.
Well, he hasn't been fully indoctrinated yet as to what a slant route is. Good job by Tegan Fitz. The 3-star out of Nashville, Tennessee, is headed to the middle of nowhere to go play for the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Well, the cornfields would have fit. I mean, as Carter gets tracked down this time near the line of scrimmage, nice play to stop him there. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Rex Allen finally had enough of these read options and bringing Carter down in the backfield.
And now on 2nd down, but Carter is gassed, and he'll hand this one off, and Novak will bounce off a few defenders and pick up 3.
And Darian Novak, the 5-star out of the Czech Republic, is headed to the North Carolina Tar Heels. First time we're calling UNC tonight.
And now on 3rd and 7, Carter looking for a big play here, comes underneath, across the middle, and that is Hepner, 10 yards and a first down for East.
Good catch by Hepner, 3rd of the night, and a better throw by Carter, a big 3rd down conversion. Carter only has 6 completions on the night. Half of them have gone to Hepner.
And you see the play selection there for the East. They have tried to run the football here tonight. Not a lot working so far. And watch for triple option right here, and that's what they'll go to. Carter gets it to the outside, and the corner is Andre Johnson's on that one, and he's got it 1st and goal for the East.
Yeah, Andre Johnson, the 4-star, headed to LSU. I tell you, there's so many LSU Tigers. He is a halfback playing wide receiver, so I tell you what, he knows how to run the ball right there.
That one was right in his wheelhouse. Little speed option look or triple option look for him, and the running back gets the pitch. And now on 1st and goal, it's Carter to the goal line, runs over a man, and Cobra strikes for the East offense.
He just had to go with the Cobra strikes. First touchdown of the night comes to the East Newcomers by Cobra Carter on the ground. We saw Enlars in chat earlier saying Cobra's not going to have a whole lot of read options at LSU this season, but he's showing you tonight that he is capable of making it work.
Hey, you might want to start thinking about sprinkling that in at LSU. It doesn't have to be predominant, but obviously Cobra can do a little bit with it on the ground. And now West needs to get their offense in the end zone. Cade, we've seen them move the football well tonight, just have not been able to finish drives.
Yeah, you look at these yards by half, Nate. The East had 70 yards in the first half. We're not even halfway through the third quarter, and they've already eclipsed that. So can the West offense respond to what were some very good but very quick halftime adjustments by the East?
And so now on 1st and 10, Lucier going to give this to Novak, and this time he goes between the tackles, and there you see when you get it going downhill for Big Kozlov, he'll have the big first down.
Seeing nightmares by the Western Kentucky Gremlin doing that dance for the breakdown right there, but Kozlov is an in between the tackles kind of guy.
And he tries to stretch this one near side and will get back to the line of scrimmage, and he's fortunate to get that far.
Yeah, Arvell Styles says, thank you very much for running outside of the tackles. Kozlov needs to be in between those big 5 hefty boys up there on the line of scrimmage.
And so now on 2nd and 10, they'll try and throw it down the middle of the field. And that is caught by Donnie, but he paid the price.
And Donnie running an awesome slant route right there, but that is what we like to call a hospital pass right into the way of Cutter Cash, and Cash brings down Donnie with a big hit.
Let's see. He either cut him down or he made it rain. Now we'll workshop that one throughout the season. Either way, it worked on that one. And this is Kozlov up the middle, and he was hit hard by Cash, but he will fall forward for the first down.
I tell you what, he is a lot like Johnny Cash. He's gonna cut you down.
Steve, we'll keep workshopping. It'll get there. It'll get there. We've got plenty to work with, and this one throwing a little corner out there to Owens. He'll pick up 20 in a first down.
Good job by Boone Owens on the corner route, which is just a reverse outside slant route. But I thought I did pretty good at that one.
That's what I'm saying. We got so much to work with. We're going to have to pare it down a little bit. We're going to have to pare it down.
It was not bad. That was a good one.
See, I get murdered for this, but I'm not a Johnny Cash fan. So
What is wrong with you?
Well, it's my one flaw, okay? As Lucier somehow stayed alive and is able to find Owens downfield, gain of 14.
It's an awesome play by Lucier right there, shaking the sack, finding Boone Owens. But you're not a Johnny Cash fan?
Never have been. Yeah, again, it's my one flaw, and so it's fine. I'll live with it. This one picks up 5 as Johnson made that catch. That was a dangerous screenplay.
Yeah, but a good job by Johnson, kind of just walling off the defender and catching that one, turning it upfield. Inside the 10 are the West Newcomers.
And Lucier trying to get West in the end zone here for the first time. Off the back foot, fired that one into the turf.
And that's what we don't want to see from these freshman quarterbacks right here. When you're running to the opposite direction and fading away off your back foot, it's never a good throw.
And now on 3rd and 5, sitting across the middle is Boone Owens. He turns it up into the end zone, and West has their first touchdown of the night.
And we see it right here. Finally, in the second half, the touchdowns are coming along. East gets it first, and now the West responds. Boone Owens wide open over the middle, gives Benjamin Lucier a big chest, throws it right in between that 4 and that 8. Easy catch.
So the West responds quickly and will push the lead back out to 12, 19-7, 3:19 to go here in the third quarter. And I told you I was going to get murdered for that. They are just blowing me up in chat. But yeah,
I mean, they should.
I'm not a hater. I don't listen to Johnny Cash. Like, I get it. Every old country music fan loves Johnny Cash and all that. It's just not me. Just not me. I'm a pop country kind of guy, and you guys can murder me for that too. But I grew up on Aerosmith and hair band and all that stuff. So,
have you ever seen the movie Walk the Line with Joaquin Phoenix?
No.
Oh, you gotta watch that. You gotta watch it
because I'm not a Johnny Cash fan. It's a waste of 2+ hours of my life. As this one handed off to Blacklock, and he will stretch his way forward for a gain of 7.
Yeah, Blacklock right there running at left tackle. Now we're getting Johnny Cash lyrics in chat from Ben Coaston. Monday I was arrested on a Tuesday. Yeah, that's a great song, man.
Murph is unk. All right. That's a flashback to about a month ago when that started a big fight as Cobra Carter picks up another first down for the East.
Yeah, good job by Carter getting the first out on the read option. Beard's requesting that we're excommunicating you.
Listen, I'm already out here in the middle of nowhere, Michigan. I feel like I've already been excommunicated, as this one is a keeper from Carter again, and he'll pick up another 14. I tell you, LSU is going to have to start looking into this read option here for Carter.
Yeah, 1-5 couldn't bring it down the first time. Red Hawk brings it down on the second time, but yeah, I tell you what, this read option is looking good.
And now another read option as Carter hit by Fife this time and driven to the turf, but a gain of 7.
Confirmed in chat, LSU is switching to the Navy playbook. We're going to see a lot of read options.
I like that. Read option, triple option, get them rolling. I'd like to see Georgia Tech's book had a little success last year as Novak carries for 8 and a first down.
Good job by Darian Novak finishing that run, lowering his shoulder through the tackle and getting an extra yard. Carson Clark on the stop.
All the WVU players entering the portal. Probably after saying that I don't like Johnny Cash or I'm not a Cash fan, is Blacklock loses 2 on that one as Hawk comes in and makes the play in the backfield to be 2nd and 12.
Yeah, Hawk just beat the guard coming up to block him like a bullet shot out of a gun out of Gun Barrel City, bringing down Blacklock in the backfield.
Now 2nd down and 12. They'll go up the middle here, and Blacklock making up for that last carry as he gets 8 on that one. It'll be 3rd and 4.
Yeah, 14 carries, 58 yards is a good night for Blacklock, and he still has a quarter or more than a quarter left to go. Rex Allen credited with the stop at the East, 1 for 8 on 3rd down.
Need 4 yards or more here to keep this one going. Down 12 here in the 3rd. Under pressure, and Carter will go down this time as Green comes up with the big sack. It'll be 4th and 13.
Yeah, Verdigris Green right there. Sandwich Carter between him and Ezekiel Guerrero. Guerrero headed to Auburn. Green headed to Oregon, and they both bring down Carter for the sack, stopping the East drive.
And now East punting it away, trying to maybe get the first for the brand of season 25. This one will hit at the 6 and bounce straight through the back of the end zone. So we'll have to wait a little while longer for the brand, and West coming out ball at the 20.
Okay, so the question, it wasn't a question, but do you like John Denver?
Yeah.
Or just Country Roads?
No, John Denver is great.
Okay.
John Denver is amazing, except for that one he did about Colorado. Sherwood with the reception there, but he will lose a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11 coming up.
Yeah, Lucier had Sherwood out of the backfield, or off the end of the line of scrimmage. But again, Cutter Cash is cutting his way right there, bringing him down for the backfield. Now you're getting all the country artists. You're a Morgan Wallen fan, right?
I do like Morgan Wallen, actually, okay. And Florida Georgia Line. Those two kind of were big on my playlist last couple years for some reason.
Kozlov 9 yards on the carry, but here's the real question, and this is not country. Are you a K-pop Demon Hunters fan?
No.
Have your kids watched K-pop Demon Hunters?
My son is a big K-pop Demon Hunters fan, but I have not even watched it, so I couldn't even tell you anything about it. As Neil Downs will be given the first down And yes, Nate, I am an Elton John fan. Don't even get me started. I am a huge Elton John fan. As that will do it for quarter number 3 as West leads the East 19-7. Come on back. You're watching the Cfsl presented by PX1 Sports here on Twitch. And welcome back. And I'm getting hate from my own wife in chat when my own wife is an Elton John fan. I don't even know how that got thrown in there, but that's fine. Fourth quarter underway. West with the ball. This one incomplete, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Yes, Brent Savo, you did. So I asked the question because I had to watch the movie so that way if I could make sure it was okay for my daughter or not. I personally like K-pop Demon Hunters. The music is awesome.
And this one thrown over the middle as Tank spikes with the catch. He'll gain 14 and move the change for the West.
Yeah, he's going up. It's his moment. Good job by Tank Spikes. You won't get that reference because it's from K-pop Demon Hunters.
As Styles with his 6th tackle. Yeah, kind of assumed it was from something that I wouldn't understand. As Kozlov picks up 2 on that carry, it'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, good job by Kozlov right there, getting any yards he can. The delayed draw rarely works, but again, any positive yards right now for the West kind of keeps their foot on the gas.
No, see, at least I'm in good company. As Yost telling that we've got the same taste in music as Dante Reed with a gain of 6 there. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Yeah, I pictured Yost to have a Hank Williams Sr. playlist on his phone.
I could see that, but the only Hank Williams I ever listened to was the Monday Night Football theme song.
What?
Oh yeah, I mean that was the only Hank Williams I ever used to listen to. As this one thrown to the near side and it is incomplete. The hit jars it free.
We need to have an educational lesson on the music that you're listening to or what you're not listening to.
Yost is Frank Sinatra.
I mean, okay, so I love the Frank Sinatra type music, but if Yost is saying that he and Nate have similar music, I'm picturing 50s country with Hank Williams Sr.
See, I don't know. No, don't get me started on that. Listen, and just because of I don't like the old country, that's what. Boy, there's a lot more that probably could have been brought up that could have got me roasted more than this, but if this is where we're going, that's fine.
Okay,
Brandon
question.
Lake.
Okay,
Brandon Lake. Who is that?
question. Not Toby Keith. George Strait and Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks, yes. George Strait, I don't have a problem with, but I don't go searching for his music.
Okay, fair. I get that. I can see that. Okay, so personally, I think 80s and 90s country music was the best, but I have respect for the previous ones. And here's my deal. I grew up in a place that like everybody only listened to country, so just to be different, I hated it. So I didn't really start listening to country until I moved away from home and then started to kind of get into some of it. But my dad grew up playing like Aerosmith and Leonard Skinner and all that stuff, so that's what I grew up listening to. I mean, to be fair, I grew up listening to, God, I can't even remember the band. I'll look it up after this play.
So we do have a football game going on. Novak with the carry. He gets bounced backwards. Boone Reed with the tackle in the backfield. It'll be 2nd and 11.
Good job by Boone Reed. I mean, yeah, now I'm all lost right now. I am all lost right now. The West, good job bringing him down on the play. If you're the East, you got to start pushing it downfield.
And just under 7 to go in the ball game, and trailing by 12, couple of touchdowns away. And yeah, you're right. They're going to need a little bit more than nothing out of Blacklock there as Reed with the stop again at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, again, this is going to fall on the arm of Cobra Carter, pushing it downfield. We're at about the 6.5 minute mark. They got to get it there.
You know, we started talking about football and then it went off the rails. It's typical for a Murph and Cade broadcast. As Novak with the carry comes up 4 yards short of the line to gain, and East is going to punt it away.
I don't hate the decision. Their defense has done a great job tonight, but 5 scoring drives so far for the West, 4 of them field goals. You're putting a lot of pressure on this East defense to force a stop or force a turnover.
Yeah, sweet child of mine on Guitar Hero back in college. That was that was my gig for a while. We used to spend hours in the dorms playing Guitar Hero.
Okay, so I grew up listening to Steve Miller Band. My dad was a big Steve Miller Band fan.
I get down with Steve Miller Band. That's some good stuff.
Like every time we would drive,
Tucker.
every time we drive to the deer lease, we'd be Steve Miller Band.
Yeah, I love Marshall Tucker, the Allman Brothers Band. I mean, all that old 80s like rock and southern rock, which is close to country. That's kind of my jam. Is Jason Johnson with another catch, his 5th of the night. That one good for 15 and a first down.
Yeah, my jam is watching Jason Johnson run the slant route. There's a lot of J's and alliteration on that sentence. Jody Gentry on the stop.
And Nate, I only dislike one Metallica song.
What song?
Inner Sandman. And Nate knows exactly why, and that's why he posted it. He's just getting on me because it's the Virginia Tech thing. Actually, I like Inner Sandman.
Ooh!
A big hit right there. Johnson paid the price for that 8 yards as I tried to see who came up with the big hit. Nice diving effort there, but a big stick. Of course, it was Cutter Cash.
And Nicholas Francis tried to dive and knock that away, but Cutter Cash, I tell you what, he's going to be putting a lot of people down this season.
And Ben Costen just said Inner Sandman sucks. And I don't know if he was going after Nate or if he really has a problem with Metallica, but to each their own. As this one thrown underneath, Lucier is going to find Owens for a first down.
Yeah, good job by Lucier. He's showing great pocket awareness tonight, extending a lot of plays. Getting the first down, you see Nate Snare blocked in chat.
So here we go. 1st and 10. West trying to potentially put this one away. Offset I. And they will throw out of the backfield is Spikes, and he'll pick up 5.
Good job by Spikes getting what he could get right there. 3rd catch of the night. I like Inner Sandman, but it's not my favorite Metallica song. My favorite one has to be Unforgiven and Unforgiven 2.
3 Dog Night. Boy, there's a pull I didn't think I'd see in the CFSL, as Kozlov is going to pick up a hard-earned 2 yards to set up a 3rd and 3.
Kozlov just trying to move the chains here as the West sitting right up under 50% on 3rd down. If they can convert it here, gonna really put the foot down on the gas against the East.
And now on 3rd down, as we tick down towards 4 to play, Lucier underneath, complete first down and a lot more. Weaving his way upfield to the 5 and to the 1 yard line is Boone Owens. It'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, Boone Owens showing that grown man strength that you want to see out of your big, hefty tight ends. And look at this, man. He has no drip. He's catching this bare-handed. That is a corn-fed Hawkeye right there.
And looking like one of them walk-ons out there making plays as he's got him down to the 1 yard line. This is where Kozlov should come into play, right between the tackles. This is his kind of offense right here. Do they go to him? They will, and he will power his way into the end zone, and that's a West touchdown.
And that's what you want to see right there. If you are the West and if you are Virginia Tech, where Ravana Kozlov will be calling home for the next 4 seasons. Great run in between the tackles and a great put-it-away drive. It is now sitting at a 3-score lead for an East team that has 1 touchdown on the night.
26-7. 3:57 to play in the ball game, and East's biggest plays have come on the ground tonight, and mostly Cobra Carter on the keeper. We'll see now, do they open some things up? They've got to make some big plays downfield with some of these receivers.
Aiden Reed on the return right there, but yeah, Cobra Carter is going to have to push it downfield here to his guys. Expect to see maybe Andre Johnson and Tegan Fitz getting looked here.
And Carter underneath, and that is a great catch. Behind him is Trenton Lee, reaches back with one hand and picks up 7.
Good catch by Trenton Lee. No better way to make your first catch of the night. The 3-star out of Bradenton, Florida, headed to Nebraska to be a Cornhusker.
And then Red Hawk just cut him down on that play as well. I might need to look about putting him over in the linebacker core in Aggie land, as he's got 10 tackles here tonight. Yes, 6-7. And this one thrown across the middle, and that one is dropped.
So you're gonna make a 6-7 reference, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay, because I still love you, Nate. I still love you.
No, all I was saying earlier is that you can tell how old people are by which number they react to, and I'm trying to stay young. As this one is thrown near side and nearly picked off by Carson Clark.
Good job undercutting that one. It hung up in the air by Cobra Carter. You're trying to stay young, but no K-pop demon hunters, no nothing like that.
I just never got into it. I've never, my kids have never asked me to come sit down and watch that one with them. So I have seen Five Nights at Freddy's, and let me tell you, I've never seen anything worse in my entire life. As Blacklock picks up the first down, and now East hurries to the line.
Worse as in scary, or just worse as in it's a bad movie?
Just, it was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. Both of them, and I went to see the second one in theaters. This one is thrown near side and again dropped. Carter couldn't have put that one any better. But it is dropped. No help from his receiver there.
Yeah, but you look at this play breakdown, 40 rushing attempts, 18 pass attempts for the East Newcomers.
I try not to be Skibbity Valente. I appreciate that. As this one is thrown underneath, ball batted around and finally hits the turf.
You're not very Skibbity, but you are very Skibbity, Ohio.
Oof. I think that's bad. Do they still use that? It's been like a year since we had that conversation in the booth, so they've got to have moved on by now, haven't they? They have like the memory of a goldfish. They can't keep those things going for very long. Blacklock, I don't know why I said it that way. 7 on the screen. East gonna have to go for it on 4th down.
A good catch by Blacklock, turning it into something. Rex Allen on the stop. I have no idea what they say because I'm not a teacher anymore, but Labubu is probably it. 6-7 is it, and he's losing 4 right there is Cobra Carter.
My kids having kids wouldn't have anything to do with me being an unc. That would make me a grandparent. I am an uncle. My sister has a ton of kids, actually. We won't get into that on Twitch.
Oh dear Lord.
1st and 10 as Kozlov getting it going downhill this time as he got to the outside and then finally got going north-south. Picks up 18, his best run of the night.
Yeah, good job by Kozlov, showing he can get it done on the outside. Has great blocking in front of him. Valente, I don't know what you got going on in chat, but I'll tell you what, Alabama's going to be really interesting to watch this season.
Well, I don't think he's got Riz. We'll say that. I don't know about the rest of them. I do know what Riz is, and Valente ain't got it. And 1st and 10 here. So it looks like West is going to painfully drag this play clock down to 2 before they snap it. Just the game weather, boys. 51 degrees. There was a lot of wind, but clear skies. That's the game weather. As we get to that in the 4th quarter, as Kozlov picks up 2 on that 1st down carry.
Hunter Knox brings down Kozlov right there. 20 carries on the night for Kozlov. I'd say they're finally chewing clock right now.
There we go. And Valente, don't lie, you're in my DMs all the time. 2nd and 8 as Kozlov tries to stretch it. Not his game. He's got to put the foot in the ground and get it upfield.
So you're telling me you're in you let Valente in your DMs, but you don't let me in your DMs.
Valente, you just got me in trouble, man. Come on. 3rd and 8, tight end in motion. They'll go right back to the ground as Kozlov will barrel his way for 4. It'll be 4th and 4, but more importantly, they'll have to snap it one more time here.
And then Ember Sky gets credited with the stop. The kicker 4 for 4 on the night, looking to be 5 for 5 and the game MVP in my opinion. But Valente, don't you know that I'm already in? I live in your head, baby. Don't you worry about that.
Oh boy, probably rent free too.
I'd like to think so. Yeah, you see Mike in chat. This was one heck of a defensive game.
Yeah. This whole time, there's been a football game going on, and the West defense has done a number on East here tonight, and it's 29-7. 2 seconds left here in the ball game. East's final hope for points on a kick return here. Well, that would be something in the Newcomer game. I don't know that I've ever seen a kick return touchdown in the Newcomer game.
It would be interesting. It's not going to happen here, but it would have been interesting to see.
As this one has come to an end. West will move on. They will play tomorrow night, the winner of North-South. Let's start wrapping this one up.
And defensive battle top to bottom. Really exciting to see everyone in this newcomer game. Boone Owens and Benjamin Lucier led the way for the West offense. You get to see a lot of guys go into a lot of their new teams. It's going to be super exciting to see how they fit into the new season and how they really perform as freshmen on their new teams. Heads up to the East. Great job to start. You're going to go get plenty of work starting next week. The CFSL Week 1 is almost here.
It absolutely is a great ball game. West did a fantastic job, especially on the defensive end, and that will start wrapping things up. And so with that, I would like to say thank you to our associate producer, Austin Crow, executive producer, Mike Peters, and my broadcast partner, Cade Pageant, for all of tonight's action. On behalf of our entire broadcast crew, I'm Nate Murphy, and you've been watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports here on Twitch. That'll do it from Game 1. We hope you enjoyed all the action and the craziness that came with it. But we do have one more left for you tonight, so make sure you come back tonight at 8:30 Central Time, where the next crop of potential CFSL stars take the field for the first time in the North-South newcomer game. So go ahead, get your snacks, get your popcorn, get that coffee made, and we will see you at 8:30.